Former President Donald Trump is making gains with Latino voters despite years of anti-immigrant rhetoric. Colorado is expected to be solidly blue this November, but it is worth watching how Latino voters in our state split. Angeline McCall has that.
When Latinos head to vote, this time, polls suggest more will vote a different way this year than they have in the past.
So Latino vote nationally has shifted a little bit.
Robert Preuss is a professor at MSU Denver. He says 10 years ago, about 70% of Latinos voted Democratic. New data suggests that number could fall to the low 50s this election, with Latinos citing two reasons.
You know, there is this kind of discontent about the economy. Inflation has been subsiding, but prices are still really high. What we're seeing right now is essentially voters placing blame on the current administration and looking for someone else.
The other reason? Immigration.
The Biden administration has gone back and forth a little bit in terms of both being seen as too open and having a border that's too porous, but also really not as much movement on things that are important, like path to citizenship for DACA recipients, for instance. So there's conflicting cues from the Democratic Party.
The people who talk to voters hear immigration as a top concern among Latinos.
Hispanics that have come into America legally and have actually become Americans, they are the ones that are most against illegal immigration.
Raymond Garcia is the chairman of the Colorado Hispanic Republicans. He believes some Latinos will vote Republican this year for the first time.
They've been told all their lives they should be Democrat, but when we actually talk to them and they realize the Democrat Party does not align with their beliefs, and the Republican Party absolutely aligns with their beliefs, overwhelmingly, they will switch over.
The switch we may see in November, driven by economy and immigration.
That's what they want to get back to. Higher wages, lower prices, more employment, a better way of life.
Professor Preuss says he's heard consistent concerns from Latino voters and Latino advocacy organizations. They say neither party really spends time mobilizing and focusing on Latino voters in between elections to actually build support that in many cases may feel like candidates promising something during election season, but not actually delivering at all when in office.
Yeah, it seems, Angeline, that even in the presidential race, the shift of attention to Latino voters has really only come like in the last week or two, right? You have both Trump and Kamala Harris doing events on Spanish language TV. Now you see an ad blitz into Nevada and Arizona with heavy Latino populations, but that has not been a feature of the full campaign.
No, but we do know that Latinos are the second largest demographic of voters. And so, each party wants to mobilize them and, make sure that they turn out to vote for their party and for their ticket, right?
All right. Angeline McCall, thank you so much.